What's good, YouTube? The Truth here, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video. We're gonna be back with content daily. Let me just say, we all saw what happened Saturday. They robbed my boy Francis Ngannou, and I'll just go on record and say I was wrong. Just like the whole world, everyone thought that Fury was just gonna beat the hell out of Francis, but it turned out we was all dead wrong. Okay, now Fury ended up with the W, but at the end of the day, was it really a W? It wasn't really. Okay, MMA, they've took a lot of losses against the boxers. They've all come to our sport. They've all done what we all know is just impossible, and they've tried to fight our guys, and they've lost like pretty much every time. But when they got it, they got it. When you lose, you gotta admit. And I'll be honest, I watched the fight again. It's still embarrassing to me that I had to watch it again and score it. During the fight, I had money on Fury, so I was rooting for Fury. I don't like the guy, but I thought he was gonna win. #1 heavyweight, I'm expecting him to win. Now, it's embarrassing that I had to go back and score it, but I did. And I was worried during the fight, and got my money. Fury won, cool. Let's move on. I watched it again just to make sure. Fury lost that fight. Now, you could pull the, you gotta beat the champion to beat the champion. You know, you gotta take it to him. You gotta really put your stamp on it. But the thing is, Fury didn't put his stamp on it either. He was hurt. And Francis, he's a big guy. I didn't take that into account really, because I'm used to these heavyweights. They're usually like 250, 240, you know. They're like, Fury is usually the biggest guy. But in this case, Francis was like 270, and that's around Fury's. But then his is like pure muscle. Fury has a little blubber, you know, he has a lot of fat, but this was pure muscle. So you can't out-bully him, because that's part of Fury's game. I know everyone thinks he's a master boxer, but a lot of times he's a lot bigger than these guys. So, you know, a little step back, the guy's reach is not long enough to hit him. He can, you know, bully him in the clinch. He tried that with Francis. Francis said nah, he was way stronger, so that was not gonna work. But he just, I don't know, he took his bullying tactic away. And a lot of times with heavyweights, you don't really get to see like their skill, because let's say someone's just bigger, you know, it's not like other weight classes where you won't have that advantage. So this time we're going to see how his skill matches up against someone the same size as him. For the most part, that's never going to happen, because Fury's a pretty big guy, but it showed, and Fury's just not that skilled. I don't know if the Wilder fights took something out of him. I don't know if he didn't take Francis seriously. He said he had a 12-week camp, so I can't really go that way. I'm assuming he didn't take him seriously, because if you have a fight lined up with Usyk in December, that alone tells me you're not taking him serious. You don't do that 2 months right after, or not even 2 months, like a month after a fight. You already have one lined up to fight someone else, the undisputed guy. You're not taking him seriously. So it was a little bit of everything. It was a little bit of Francis being a very strong, powerful guy. He was very composed. I was expecting him to come out swinging, but, you know, he was very composed, and, you know, he didn't gas out, and he did his thing. I'm not gonna lie. He won the fight. MMA, congratulations. Your guy won the fight. Fury is an embarrassing champion to the sport of boxing. As of right now, I would favor Usyk to beat him, but mind you, it's what makes this a 50-50 fight now with Usyk. It's he's not Francis, okay? He's not Francis, and he did not look that good his last fight either. And when I say he's not Francis, he's not this 270 strong guy who knows how to wrestle and who has crazy amount of power that Fury's just scared to engage with, and he can't lean on him. So Usyk is a lot smaller. He doesn't have that big frame as Francis. He doesn't have that wrestling background, and Fury will be able to bully him. So also, off the embarrassment, I believe Fury will train even harder, and he'll probably be a better version than what we saw. So to count him out, I wouldn't do that yet. It looks like Fury's on his last legs. I don't think he has that much love for the sport. There was times I'm looking at him, he looked like he wanted to quit. He looked like he didn't want to even be in there. Like, he looked like he was contemplating retirement. But, you know, he stuck it out. I think he has one more fight in him where he can summon that energy. But the reign of Tyson Fury is coming to an end. I'm not going to lie. Either he's going to completely duck Usyk, cowardly, which I wouldn't put it past him, honestly, or he's going to fight Usyk and win or lose, I think he's out of the game. Yeah, embarrassing day for boxing. Keep Ngannou away from Wilder. Keep him away from AJ, because those guys are all these champions right now are the big names of heavyweights. They're a little bit worn out. They've had their losses. They've had their tough wars. You know, Wilder had his war with Fury. AJ, you know, he's kind of on the back end right now. He's looking a little cuckoo. So you never know. With a big guy like Francis, you never know. So I wouldn't want MMA to have that over us. And yeah, let's stick to Jake Paul fighting them MMA guys, and we'll just fight champions. That's what's better for the sport, and that's what I want to see. But anyways, let me know in the comments who you guys got winning now, Usyk or Fury. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.